Assassin, determined to eliminate the wealthy tycoon on the remote island, first took a boat to a location near the island. Next, he put on a special stabilizer used for filming, and Jack mounted his sniper rifle onto it. He was about to attempt an extremely difficult assassination, sniping a target 4,000 meters away from a small, swaying boat. The reason this mission was so challenging was that his target never needed to leave his heavily guarded private island, within a 2-mile radius of the island. The world's top security teams patrolled 24/7. Even the merchants delivering supplies to the island had to undergo the strictest full-body searches before setting foot on land. For Jack, infiltrating the island to carry out the assassination was impossible. Fortunately, after days of careful observation, he discovered that the tycoon went swimming in the sea every morning. That was when he came up with a plan, one that no one else would have considered. Pretending to film seagulls, he rented a small boat and sailed to a location near the island. He then quickly eliminated the boat owner and set up his sniper rifle. Shooting on the water was entirely different from shooting on land. Even the smallest wave could drastically affect accuracy. Jack studied various solutions before finally deciding on a powerful mechanical stabilizer. As always, he brought only 4 bullets for this mission. Once his equipment was fully assembled, he loaded the first bullet into the chamber without hesitation. He aimed near the patrolling security guards and began testing the bullet trajectory. As he pulled the trigger, the bullet took a few seconds to reach its target but landed with perfect precision. The stabilizing system was even more effective than he had anticipated. However, just as he patiently waited for his target to appear, a drone suddenly flew overhead. It was the tycoon's security team conducting an offshore patrol. Jack quickly covered his sniper rifle with his coat and grabbed a fishing rod, pretending to reel in a catch. Sure enough, his small boat appeared on the surveillance monitor. Luckily, this boat frequently appeared near the island, and it was still outside the 2-mile restricted zone. The security chief didn't order his team to drive Jack away but instructed them to monitor him closely. Soon, the tycoon, in a cheerful mood, arrived at his private dock, surrounded by bodyguards, preparing to swim. Jack, fully prepared, swiftly equipped himself and loaded his second bullet into the sniper rifle. Just as he steadied his stance and focused on aiming, a speedboat suddenly sped past him. Waves surged violently, causing his small fishing boat to shake uncontrollably. The perfect moment for the kill was lost in an instant. Jack hurried to readjust, but by the time he was ready to shoot again, the tycoon had already jumped into the water. In the security control room, the team noticed that Jack's boat had remained stationary for too long. They immediately sent a drone to investigate. Luckily, Jack was well prepared. He quickly activated a signal jammer to disrupt communications. As the drone malfunctioned and crashed into the sea, the security chief confirmed that there was an armed threat on the boat. He urgently shouted toward the tycoon, warning him not to surface. But Jack, despite losing sight of his target, remained calm and composed. Instead of panicking, he silently calculated how long the tycoon could hold his breath. Meanwhile, the tycoon frantically swam toward the shore. However, Jack, with nerves of steel, remained patient, closely observing the water's surface while steadying his breathing. Soon, he noticed movement in his scope. Without hesitation, he pulled the trigger.